1 minute. Let me pin you. Okay, you know the rules. At 1 minute, there'll be flash of green in my background. And
Yes.
2.5 minutes, that is your cue
Yeah.
that you have to begin ending. There'll be flash of red
Yeah.
in the background. Yeah. Okay. So over to you, Jaden. All the best. You missed.
Yes. Wow, Joe, you really had a lot to say about your life. And I'm sure that it was one thrilling ride to experience all the things that you were mentioning from all the very start from a child to the pandemic experiences till now. You really had gone through a lot of things, and I must say I'm very inspired by your story. uh, you really made sure you had face expressions during your speech. You had a positive smile on your face every time, and I'm sure that this made it very captivating. You also had your voice modulated, which really matched with your face expressions and gave a delightful impression. It was very great to see that that face expressions and voice modulated was all matched and depended on the context of voice of how you would portray yourself. I really liked the your story and how you showed the experiences and really put us in your shoes and how we felt when we were listening to your speech. Your speech was also humorous, and I'm sure that really puts the cherry on the cake. It was amusing to really witness this speech. However, there are a few things I would like to tell you that could have made your speech a bit better. You could have tried to add a bit more hand gestures as they were. I found it a bit dry, and I'm sure that if you added more hand gestures, it could have made it your speech so much more better. And if you maintain proper eye contact, this would have really to put your speech to top notch. And I'm sure that if you had followed these things, that you would really be doing very good, and that it would have been much more effective. You really did a good job in doing the speech, and I have one recommendation for you that you can try to work on your hand gestures so that next time when you present a speech, it will definitely be perfect and you will become a great speaker one day. So, to conclude it, I really liked your speech, and was it was really it was really engaging, and it was very influential for all of us watching. So I hope you become a great speaker one day. All the best. Yeah, I'm done. Over to
Thank you,
you.
Jaden. Thank you, Jaden. Just allow me like 1 minute to present the. Right. So, ma'am, we can begin.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the time? What's the time? How much time? I mean, how much time he took for the speech?
He took 2 minutes 35 seconds.
Okay, good. Right, Jaden. Are you ready to hear the feedback?
Yes.
So you got a you gave a feedback, now you get a feedback on your feedback. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the loop that we are following.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. You opened with very positive and encouraging statements for the speaker. That's the highlight of your speech because that's the feedback sandwich method that we are following. And you really
Yeah.
nailed it because you highlighted the key points of his speech and how it impacted you. So how it made you feel inspired. So you really got us hooked with your with the thinking and the ability of the impact that he had on you. What I also liked about your speech was the word choice. I think you're a master, you're a word wizard. Yeah, and you know how to play with words. That's something that I appreciate about you. You must keep doing this because you have not just used the words in the right manner, but you also created that music, like you said, he created the music. It was music to your ears. I think what you used were music to our ears as well. So good job done on that. Third thing was you also summarized it very well. You incorporated all the key feedback that you had in the summary. Most students have a very brief summary to their speech, but you had a very comprehensive summary, which was also relevant. Coming to the areas of improvement, I have few things, but very important ones. One is the posture. You appear to be very confident child. I mean, there's no doubt that you are not a confident child. All right. Or maybe there is something you are not, you are freaking out. Maybe. I don't know. Were you?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little.
You
Yeah.
were. Yes, exactly. It showed. Okay. It showed. But there are very simple things that you could do to kind of create that barrier. Okay. Because what happens is, Jaden, when you are not comfortable inside, it shows outside. That is why your posture, I could not see a very smart, confident posture. I felt that you were avoiding eye contact as well, as much as possible. It showed. Okay. So
Yeah.
avoiding eye contact is not the right thing because it signals the listeners and the viewers or the audience that you don't want to connect with them, or you're not comfortable to connect with them. So hence they don't connect with you. Okay. So firstly, calm yourself down well. Okay. Don't stop believing in yourself. You're doing good. Make sure you consciously put efforts to make yourself straight, because I also felt your posture was, you were rocking this way when you spoke. This is the movement that you had while you speak. That is a distraction to the audience. And this happens very intuitively because you have been feeling very nervous inside. Maybe you're anxious about how the speech will go, if I'm doing great, if I'm looking good, whatever. So make sure you calm yourself down and make sure you consciously straighten your body so you look straight and firm and brave, and not someone who is trying to shrink. This was your posture. Make it straight
Yeah.
and broad. The second thing is, you said you really liked so much. You liked Joe's speech so much, but it didn't show on your face. There was no flash of or any signs that showed that you were happy to listen to Joe. I'm sure Joe wouldn't be convinced that his speech was good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's only because when there's a discomfort inside, it shows it outside. We know, we have been there. Okay. Every one of us have this kind of fear when we have to speak, but we must learn how you can program yourself in a way that you don't look nervous. Clear? The best
Yeah.
part is, even though you were nervous, your rate of speech was good. You didn't say very fast. You also remembered to say the words clearly. You use the words also clearly. That means you have the control. You can control the way you are standing so that you don't rock, and the way your facial expressions change. Because that's the same comment you gave Jojo also, that you said about facial expressions were good, right? And that kept you going. But for you, that was a biggest block. You have to work on your facial expression. Look a little no, look a little enthusiastic when you talk to people. It seems like you're trying to be not friendly with them. When you don't smile, it feels like you're not being friendly with them. I'm not open to making friends. It seems like that. Okay, so have a tiny little curve on the side of your lip that makes you look happy. Even if you can't smile, just think you're happy. It will change. Okay. That's it. To
Yeah.
summarize, very good opening, good summary, if you need to work on your expressions, when your posture and your eye contact, the three core areas of speaking. Well done, Joe. Well done, Jaden. You've done well. So that's the impact Joe had on us, right? He stuck with us. So yeah, Jaden, thank you very much. And Miss Hema, so well done. I think these kids are never going to forget you, for sure. Yeah, for
Yeah,
the
I'm
learning.
already, I was thinking that this is the last day I'm meeting them. So I told
Yeah,
him, no, this is the last day that we are meeting.
absolutely, absolutely. But
Yeah.
Jaden's going to stay with